Welcome back to the Road Show this morning in the Buzz, brought to you by the Comedy Connection. A new survey found that the average American packs up and moves all their stuff 5 times in their lifetime. And for those moves, there are certain items that you will bring with you no matter what. You know, like those sentimental things, collections of things, family heirlooms, gifts from family and friends, and items that someone has handmade.
Right.
For you.
Now, on the flip side of all of this, the things people are most likely to purge during moves are books and papers, consumable goods, knickknacks, small furniture, and small appliances.
Yeah, I mean, I will say that is one of the silver linings of moving. I mean, yes, you're moving into a new place that can be extremely exciting, but it is the perfect excuse to just go through all of your junk, right? And really reevaluate and say either, all right, I've been hanging on to this rickety thing for too long. It's not even going to survive the move. Just chuck it. I'll get a new one. Or, you know, why do I just have all this bulk?
Right.
So things that I can donate or you know, give to someone else, just get rid of it.
Right. Or you probably have a basement full of things in boxes that may have been never opened from the first time that you moved, that's sitting there, and you just don't have. Look, I get it. I'm off. I'm bad. Because I get attached to things. Like a lot of sentimental things from me. Other people can just take stuff and toss it, and they don't care. Me, I get hooked on stuff, and I can't physically go
bring yourself to
and take it and toss it and get rid of it. I just can't do it.
I totally get it.
Yes.
And we have been in our house like 5 years now, and there are still a couple boxes in the basement that we haven't even opened. But I will also say, it's like we don't even have the space, like we don't have a spot to put the stuff in them.
Right.
So we're like, it could just sit there.
Right.
So we figure it out.
Right.
It's probably going to go to us in the next move.
Yes. Well, I'm trying to figure out. I was trying to think this morning how many times I have moved. I went
in your lifetime. So this even counts as like moving as a kid.
As a kid, yeah. So I started in Pawtucket when I was little.
Okay.
Went to
started in Pawtucket. Now you're here.
And now I'm here. Yeah, like the Fresh Prince. Pawtucket.
No, I was thinking Drake.
Oh, either one. I went to Pawtucket, East Providence. Then I went to Warwick.
Okay.
Back to East Providence, Warwick. So 6. I'm on number 6 as far as moves.
All right. Yeah. And I moved once as a kid.
Right.
Well, yeah, because the first house I don't count because that's where you started.
Sure.
So I moved once, and then I think I'm on 5 right
You're
now.
on 5.
Yeah.
This probably. I mean, I'm sure.
But I can't tell you how many, like, dorm moves I've done or been part of with my sisters. It was always like, "Where's Mick? Hook up that thing, build the IKEA thing, like do whatever,
Yeah.
put something together, or hook up a computer for someone moving into college."
Right.
And I was like part of the move-in team.
Yeah. Do you get hooked on like for me? I mean, the houses that like the house I grew up in, I was still am very sentimental about. Then the first house where the kids were born, I was sentimental about. Those are the kind of those are the places that you have the memories about all the time.
It's so funny that you say that because I was thinking of this not too long ago of how when I lived in 2 houses as a kid and we moved when I was about 7 years old, so I understood what was going. You are understanding of it. But I have this vivid memory of being in school and thinking when I get home I'm gonna do whatever, like play in the yard, whatever, and then immediately thinking, wait, we don't live in that house anymore. And I remember getting so upset.
Sure.
And not to say that I disliked my new house.
Right.
But there was something about that like, oh, that's right. I'm not going back there ever again.
Right.
And it can be heartbreaking as a kid.
Sure it can be.
Still exciting that you're in a new house with like a bigger yard and you can do way more things. But that memory will stick with me forever.
Yeah, my kids even now will say when they have dreams at nighttime, they don't dream about the house that, well, they're not really in now, but the house now that we're in, but it was the house before that they grew up in. That's the house that they were hooked onto.
Yeah.
One even said, I'd even leave that house and move back into the house that we were in. Because it's that sentimental, it's that attachment to the house.
Yep, and you still know exactly everything. You could close your eyes and probably walk blindfold through the house.
Or you know what the door sounds like when it's closed, you know what the basement looks like, it's all of these.
Or if you needed to like wedge the door a certain way.
It's all of these things. Like I'm still stuck on places like that.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing.
It's hard to let that go. But when they say, Brendan, like you make a house a home.
Oh, he's moved.
He's left us already.
There's nothing worse than moving.
Yes, it's awful. It's so bad.
Surrounded by boxes.
The packing and the unpacking is just.
Lots of fragile things in there, like my ego.
Yes.
No, but you're so right. You think about how difficult, Michaela, like you said. It's hurting my back. The sentimentality, you know,
Right.
you really become attached to a house or somewhere where you've created memories.
Sure.
And moving's horrible.
It is. It's awful.
You don't realize how much stuff you have until you're emptying every little
Right.
drawer of.
Right. And you don't realize you're true friends till,
Oh, yeah.
till you say, I've got to move, and see who actually shows up for some, you know, pet pizza.
Yeah.
I know you're wondering what's in the box. Hangers.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good thing we had that fragile sticker right on it. Yeah, see, this is ridiculous. I told you, it goes in the office. All right, let's check in with our viewers. I got it from Nairobi, of course, to see what you guys had to say about this topic right here this morning. Show's a lot more fun with your participation, so here we go. Charlene's up first. She says, I have moved 4 times. My last move was the most challenging because I had 15 rooms to clear out. See, this is what it is. It never ends. I never want to do this again, and yes, I have a lot of stuff in bins that I just can't part with. Understand that, of course. When asked how many times that she'd moved, Cindy says 8 times. Oh my goodness, 4 home ownerships. I'm done. I'm in this one to stay. Sounds like a good plan, Cindy. Dawn remembers 3 moves. We moved to Warren Ave when I was 4. 6 years later to the 3rd floor apartment where we lived for 22 years. Then I bought the house next door where I still live now. That's 62 years in the same neighborhood. Love that. Thanks, Dawn. And lastly, Jeannie says, keeping in mind my age, I've moved 40 plus times. What? Probably more than that, but I just can't remember. My mom used to call me Gypsy Rose Jeannie. I love that. Thanks for chiming in, everybody. We appreciate when you do. Follow us at The Rhode Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up with the latest show happenings. We go live every morning on Facebook. Leave your comment on our buzz topic, and you never know, we might read it right here on the show.